So, lads, today we're going to be talking about Angel Reese's triple-double, not the positives about it. Not the positives, because it is the usual. It is the usual. The old WNBA pages trying to use this as some I freaking told you so moment. Trying to do what they normally do and use Angel Reese or Paige playing well as a way of knocking a different player, or Breanna. Now, it is funny. These same WNBA media and pages that made sure as hell for years that they gave as much, they made Paige back, or not Paige Bueckers, Jesus. They gave the exact abuse that they're giving Caitlyn Clark right now to Sabrina Ionescu. Like, let's be real, you can look, if you read what some of these things have said about Sabrina Ionescu before Caitlyn Clark walked in the league, but now they have the new bully victim. And it's so funny looking at it where you're like, all these, it's so clear that these people, it's just an anti-Caitlyn people, because it's like an enemy of my enemy is my friend, where it's like they are these individual pages where you look at the players they hype up, and Paige Bueckers, and by the way, for by all accounts, Paige Bueckers and Caitlyn Clark are friends. They'll have their profile's Angel Reese, and the players are going to hype up as Paige Bueckers because she is a rival to Caitlyn Clark. And let's be real, that's an actual rivalry. Paige Bueckers is really damn good. Angel Reese, and they're going to hype up the Dylan Brooks of the WNBA, Dejanay Carrington. And I'm like, you better be real. All it's going to take is JC Sheldon to die for her knees once, and there'll be JC Sheldon appreciation posts every 2 seconds. But so Angel Reese got her triple double. Angel Reese was great. Any basketball fan that is not just like a stan of a player will admit Angel Reese played well yesterday. Like, again, there are stans of players, and that's fine. And I understand, by the way, that like there are Angel stans that are going to hate Caitlyn. I understand there are Caitlyn stans that are going to hate Angel just for no matter what, and that's fine. Like, that's sports. That's sports. Like, I'm a Leeds United fan, but there are Ronaldo fans that will hate on everything Messi does. Messi fans hate on everything Ronaldo does, and I mean, like, the comparison is of Angel Reese. I'm just trying to think of a football comparison for Angel Reese. Does a lot of the dirty work, does a lot of little things, and it will be most effective doing a lot of little things and getting the ball to like the more talented player. She's like early 2000s Emile Heskey. And that's not a knock on her. Emile Heskey was a beast. But it's like comparing early 2000s Emile Heskey to, I'm not going to quite call Caitlyn Clark Messi yet, but like, I'm just going to think who she was similar to at that time, to Thierry Henry. When the leading scorer and also leading assists getter. Like, it's like comparing Emile Heskey to Thierry Henry if you're a Premier League footballer. But you got major gas in sports and culture when the haters we work in overtime try to convince you the triple-double wasn't impressive. But I'm like, and I'm not saying this account exactly did anything, but like, we had people in WNBA media who I think have been given credentials, demand Caitlyn Clark get investigated for committing fraud with Dave Portnoy. And I'm seeing all these other pages like that, freaking mostly WNBA. Sometimes better just take W and keep it. She shot 2 of 7. It's like, she shot 2 of 7. Yeah, that's good. It's a good thing Angel Reese didn't shoot the ball. Like, that is an objective good thing. It is better that she passed it. It was better for the team that Angel Reese shot 2 of 7 than shot, let's just say she shoots 4 for a better percentage. Let's say she shoots 4 for 9. Now that's making the next 2 shots. Let's say she shoots 15 shots and makes 6. Yeah, 6 of 15 is a better percentage. So she goes 4 for 8 the rest of the way. It is better that she kicked them out because of how many of her assists were the threes. A lot of her assists were the threes. A lot of her assists were the easy drives. It is better. It is better long term that she takes less shots for the team. It is better. This is an objective good thing when we're talking about basketball. But it is just the hypocrisy. It is the hypocrisy. I tweeted this out and I was like, people were trying to get Caitlyn Clark sent to prison for fraud for her last triple-double. This isn't an isolated incident. And that's the thing. This is stan culture. This is stan culture. And you're seeing this right now. The problem is that, like, you're looking at this page. That's a everything WNBA women's sports. Oh, they actually have. Oh yeah, of course. Everyone else is cheering, and Caitlyn Clark is complaining to the refs in their picture. Like, of course, couldn't make that one up. Of course, Caitlyn Clark is complaining to the refs in the picture. But It is always a funny one. Again, I don't know. I haven't looked at this page. I don't have a leg to stand on with this page. I don't know. But it's like I tweeted it out to one of the other pages that is, and again, the reason why I'm talking about this, did I get rid of it? I think I might have deleted the tweet. But it was a page that's like Twitter pages have gotten media credentials and interacting with players, which is the problem. And I made another video on the whole trendy thing with like the poly. It used to be Statman, but then Polymarket, I think, bought them over. And they're literally there posting just like anti-Paige and Angel stuff. And they're like, shout out to trendy hoop stars for the format. And they're just putting random stats in to make sure that none of them are in it. And I'm like, it's getting ridiculous now. Getting absolutely ridiculous now. But for me, anyway, there was another page that I saw it and it was like complaining. And someone's like, Angel had an unethical triple-double. And it's like, these people are genuinely unhinged. Like, I was like calling people unhinged. And someone in the comments just goes, what was a really an unethical triple-double was coming back in the game to get your last rebound. And then the comment was, that's true. And I'm like, these people are dumbasses. Like some of these people are dumbasses. And I'm not talking about this person because I don't actually disagree. I actually don't disagree with this take right here. I actually don't disagree with this take because there are dumbasses that want to diminish what was Angel Reese's third best game of her career. Like her best game was definitely against Seattle last year. I think she had, like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 26-12 in a win. And then her second best game was, I don't even know if she had, it might have been a triple single, but she absolutely, they beat the Liberty last year and she locked down Stewie. Like that's in my opinion the best games of her career. And by the way, outside of that one Seattle game, a lot of Angel Reese's best games has been playing beside Elizabeth Williams. Just saying. Cardoso for Geisel Soder. Jeff, if you want to save your career, and you don't want to be fired in 2 years, get Geisel Soder post Eurobasket. Geisel Soder beside Angel Reese is actually a 4-5 combo for the future that can work. Because best case scenario, Angel Reese turns into an Alyssa Thomas type player. And the only real way you can have major success with Alyssa Thomas, we're seeing it in Phoenix, surround her with shooters. You cannot have Angel Reese with another non-shooter on the floor, so be smart about it, Jeff. But yeah, anyway, congratulations to Angel Reese. And this is not I'm not talking about the WNBA bet now. This is just the original tweet that I saw. Like, for the people putting down Angel Reese on this game for a triple-double, like, she had a Draymond triple-double. Who cares? They won. She had a Draymond triple-double and a win. Who cares? It's a great game. Absolutely fantastic game. And for the amount of rival fans that I'm actually annoyed because I don't even know what the page is off the top of my head. I quote tweeted it. And like, this was a page with like 4,000 or 5,000 followers that, again, followed by WNBA teams that pretends to be media but are in fact just a Caitlyn Clark hate page. Like, that's not, it's what do you gain out of this? Like, do you think the league is going to go back to the club that it used to be, where you were allowed bully Sabrini and Escu in peace and no one cared? Do you think the club's going to go back to that? And again, for the person that runs this page, I have no idea about this page. I actually don't disagree with this, but like, to say that this is any different than the old Caitlyn Clark's committing fraud with Dave Portnoy situation it's just fandom, unfortunately. But yeah, it is such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing looking at, and you're seeing fans. And the problem is, again, with these fans is like the tweet about Caitlyn Clark investigated for fraud got like 10,000 likes, and you're seeing people that have definitely at some stage been credentialed WNBA media. If nothing, I'm not 100%, I'm like 99% sure of that. I'll retract that if I'm wrong. But like some of them are literally breaking stories, and they're there quote tweeting for Caitlyn Clark to be investigated by the police. So like, it's not that it works one way; it works always. And it's like, anytime there's some idiots criticizing Angel Reese for what was a really good game, the same idiots that will criticize Caitlyn Clark for good games come out and say, "Oh, this is so bad to see an Angel," when they're doing the exact same thing for Caitlyn. And at the end of the day, look, Caitlyn's played, and she's played 5 games this year. She's played 3 exceptional games. She's played 1 pretty bad game, and she's played 1 game where she was terrible through 3 quarters, but then went on like a solo run, which nearly won them the game. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.